Hello Confetti Club, it is Pixie, and this video is a very exciting one. Today I am partnering with LoveNikki, which is an amazing dress-up game I'm sure lots of you play or have played. When they reached out to me asking to do a sponsored video, I was so excited. I love doing sponsorships with brands that I know and love and trust and already am in love with, so this is an exciting video. So yes, this is a paid promotion for LoveNikki, but I was already playing it before, so like, this video is also mainly a lookbook, but I'm gonna give you my little spiel first, and then we're gonna get into the fashion looks. The thing that makes LoveNikki different than other dress-up games is that it's not just a dress-up game. It also has this really long, detailed storyline and like campaign, and it's amazing. It is so much fun, so it actually makes sense. So you basically go around to like different nations, or 7 different nations, and you like compete with different people in these like style competitions where you have to make these outfits that match the attributes the right way, and you score points, and you can also play with friends. There is over 300,000 words of dialogue, so like there's definitely a lot of story jam-packed in there, which probably was like my favorite part of it. It felt very much like a visual novel, but also a dress-up game. It's like 2 wonderful things combined. There are tens of thousands of gorgeous outfits that you can create. The really cool thing is that you can kind of tailor the game to do whatever style you really are into. Of course, for the competitions you have to like match the right attributes, but you can also have your own little sets. You can go for a more androgynous, handsome style, European, fairy tale, antique beauty. You can really go with whatever you like, and it just makes it kind of fun for everyone. They also are working with a fantastic team of artists to add new outfits on a monthly basis, so it's not gonna get stale anytime soon, I promise. You can also play with friends, which is really cool. I was actually in a little like friend group LoveNikki sort of thing for a while, and it was so much fun. There are multiple kinds of social interaction you can do in the game with other people. You can connect with other Facebook friends in the game and play and kind of support each other, judge each other's outfits. There's also the dress-up battle, which is so fun and also very intimidating, where you can basically battle other people across the world, and it's just, it's my little nerdy dress-up game love and childhood heart. There is also a giveaway running for you guys of codes that will unlock in-game features. I have 30 of these codes to give away, and each person will get 100,000 gold coins, 120 health points, 1 coupon worth 60 diamonds to win props and costumes in the mystery house. If you play LoveNikki or you're interested in it, this is a dream come true. I had the choice to do like whatever I wanted for the rest of the video, so I thought it would be cool to do a lookbook, and it could have been any normal lookbook, but I love the game so much that I wanted to like even further make it LoveNikki themed. So I have 4 looks coming up that are all inspired by the different attributes in the game. Like there's like cool and cute and pure and elegant and gorgeous and mature and sexy and other ones. So without further ado, let's get on with the lookbook, where you can see how you can do your fashion your way. In this first look, I wanted to do pure and cute. This dress is from an amazing designer, Krissa Sparkles. She actually sent it to me as like a tradesies gifty thing, and I love it. It makes me feel like an unstoppable force of cute. I thought this would also be fun to pair with my CST&P shoes and my WC bag, so this is more of a like J fashion-y look. Got the bun, got the rainbow, feeling very pure and very cute. These earrings are from a regular choice as well. This was my attempt at mature and cool. I wanted to definitely do some looks that were like contrasting, so I was like, you know what? Frig it. I'm gonna try and be mature and cool. Did it work? Maybe not, but I did my dang best. The bag is Betsy Johnson, and the accessories are WC and Claire's, and my nails are so grown out. This is cute and lively. This look probably felt the most me-ish. The top was thrifted, as well as the skirt actually was also thrifted. The shoes are a regular choice, and the fluffy side pony is just the liveliest thing my little heart could muster. I love it. The accessories again are WC and Claire's, and the pony is just an unstoppable force of pony. This is my elegance and simple look. Usually I wear like a turtleneck or something under this dress, but I was like, you know what? Let's go simple. A nice night out, some evening wear. I'm pairing it here with my Jeffrey Campbell Pegasus heels and the same Betsey Johnson purse as well, and also a Betsey Johnson necklace. The earrings are still from WC, and I realized I left my Fitbit on the entire lookbook, so let's pretend that that is a new fashion staple. That is everything for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you play LoveNikki, let me know your username down below and what stage you're at and some of your favorite items or outfits, your favorite part of the game. I definitely love probably the campaign the most. I think it's just really cute and fun to have like an actual sort of visual novel type thing on your phone that's like good, and I just love dress up games. It's giving me like sweet flashbacks to grade 5 on like that one website where you can like, there's all kinds of like weeby ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and we will be back to regular unsponsored content very soon. These were just too cool to pass up. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video, which is not this one because this one is over. Bye!